Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on the place that you're watching this video. I'm Rosie. I have my channel. The name is Los Consejos de Rosy in Spanish. In English will be like Rosie's Advices. Through the years and the experience, my own experience and experiences from my friends, trying to find the right person online. Unfortunately, we find scammers. So I'm going to talk about seven. If I look down, it's because I'm checking my notes. I have 7 points that I want to talk about that is very important for you guys. I'm going to talk about the pictures, photos, profiles, messages, texts, providing your phone number, emails, Hangouts, WhatsApp, all the apps that nowadays we share to keep in contact with the person we are interested in. So I just want to start that the first thing is who really is looking for love. We have to be very careful with these points that I'm going to talk about, because some people is just looking to have fun, some people is looking just to have sex, some people is looking to chat eternally because they don't want to meet anyone in person, and they don't say it, of course. This is in general. I'm not judging here anyone. I'm talking about the facts. I'm not talking about gender, woman, man, gay, whoever it is. Everybody has their heart, their thinking, the way that they see things. So we're going to start with the pictures. Nowadays, the technology is so advanced that the pictures are so framed that they can even copy and paste the pictures and they look so real. So it doesn't matter anymore if the picture is blurry or has the person put in their profile like 7-10 pictures. I found out through the years that they're copying those pictures. They create a profile with a fake name, with fake information. They usually put people that they are living in the state of California, New York. They put any state inside United States. And also the profile looks so real. So it's difficult because sometimes mostly the ladies ask me through my channel, but how can I recognize the picture if the picture is fake or not? Nowadays it's difficult to find out if the picture is fake or not, because like I said before, now people is with technology, with the applications where you can frame your picture and change the color of the skin, whatever it takes. They can just copy and paste a picture and you don't notice it. About the messages are very important because usually, and this is mostly for the ladies, messages, when the message, usually a real guy, when they're sending you a message, they start with short messages like, hi, how you doing? I would like to chat with you, or I found your profile very interesting. I would like to give me the opportunity to meet you better or know you better, whatever. But when those messages that comes, and this is the first red flag, is when they tell you, oh, my name is, for example, Mike. When I saw your picture, I think you are the love of my life, that you are the woman I was looking for. I can't wait to meet you. I'm single father. Most of the times they put widow. This is another red flag. Usually when they are widow, for real, they are no widow. They are just fake profiles. And I will talk more a little later in this video about it. Okay, so they put, I'm widow, I have a daughter or a son, he's 5-10 years old. It doesn't matter the age, can be 30, 40, 50, 60. And they put a long statements, long paragraphs that usually is not common in a real guy. In a real guy, when they want to really meet you, they start with short paragraphs like, hi, how are you? I want to talk with you, or I would like to get the chance to know you better. And then when you start to chat. Important, I get messages. Please check and be aware that don't share your phone number the first day or second day that you're chatting through the application. Why? Because this happened to me a couple years ago. they usually in the first couple chats they say, "Oh, why don't we exchange numbers and we talk through WhatsApp?" Why people wants to talk through WhatsApp? Is most of you maybe you know what is a WhatsApp? That is an application, an international application that you can video chat, text, make phone calls international with other countries, and it's for free. You don't have to pay for it, but the application is for free. But the point is, I don't know if you know the Magic Jack. Magic Jack is a little a square that is connected to you connected to a laptop or desktop computer and give you a number. So you pay like 35, I think $35 to $40 one time fee. You buy it inside United States. And then these people from other countries, mostly from Africa or from Russia, or from other countries, they buy this Magic Jack, they install it to their computer, and when they make a phone call to the United States, in your caller ID is going to appear the area code from any state of United States. So you trust that person. You say, oh, because you search in Google or whatever browser, oh, the area code of this number is, oh, it's from California, or it's from New York, or it's from Washington, or from wherever. So be careful with that, because that is a tricky thing. Most of people don't know. Some people, we are naive. I mean, we assume that because we are honest, we really are looking for love in the dating side, but other people is looking for something else. So we have to watch out. So it's important that these giving numbers, you have to don't give your number until you are sure that who you're talking with is someone that you can trust. So usually when they tell me, oh, I want to, I'm not in this site all the time, and sometimes I get glitches or problem to get inside my app, why don't we exchange numbers so we can talk, more, so I always say, I think it's too soon. Let's chat more through this site, and when I feel confident, then we can exchange numbers. You can be chatting with that person through the dating site that you met him for a week, and when you feel that he's telling you the truth, that you can feel like you just listen to your guts and see if this person is trusting to exchange your number. Because usually you give your number if you are here inside United States or whatever country you're watching me. But usually the mean people, not all of them, some of them, mostly the scammers, they use that number that usually is from Magic Jack. Of course, they are not going to tell you that they are using a number from Magic Jack. No, they say, oh no. When they start, and also important thing about the messages, ladies, mostly, when you start to meet this person through the chat in the dating site, ask them, excuse me, where are you chatting from right now, or where are you currently live? They're going to tell you, oh no, I'm from California, but right now I'm overseas in a project because I'm an engineer or an architect, or I'm missionary of UNICEF, and I'll be there in a month. Those are red flags. So you can say, thank you, but I'm not thank you. I'm not interested in a long distance relationship, and you cut them. If you keep just following their lead, you're not going to be very disappointing, because you're going to waste your hope and your time. They are going to tell you lies all the time. Oh, I'm in this situation right now. I'm in UK and United Kingdom. I'm in a project, but I really want to meet you. And you know what is the mystery thing is, every time that you contact them, they are there for that. You can text them or email them. Please don't use emails. This is another important thing. This is my next point. I'm sorry I didn't categorize my points, but the first point was the pictures, the second point, the profile, the third point, messages, the fourth point, the tests, providing the phone number. That's not good in the beginning. And the fifth point is emails. No emails. We are in 2020. We don't need to exchange emails anymore, at least that you are in a business a situation that you want to share your email because they are going to send you a project, or you need to send something important. But to meet people, everybody nowadays, they have a smartphone, they have applications and ways to communicate. So why they ask you through the dating site, oh, can you send me your hangout name? So the hangouts is part of the uh, Google place that is like a chat inside that place, and you can chat like chatting through Skype or through Facebook in the Messenger. So it's something like that. So why a person who really wants to meet you, they are going through other filters? Why they don't go straight to you and says, give me your number, I want to talk to you? Also, it's important about the technology. The technology now, and I discovered a few months ago when I was trying to meet someone online, this person video record somebody else that looks the same like in the people in the pictures in the profile. So what happened? After 3 days, I was chatting with this, no, 2 days, I was chatting with this person. He asked me, oh, can we exchange numbers? I said, okay, I feel like I can trust you. So we exchanged numbers. Then I said to him, I want to see you. He said, oh, I'm in Florida. I'm not right now in your state. And I said, that's okay because I'm in the north side of the United States. So I called him through the video camera, and I could see that the guy, the talking, the moving of his mouth was not matching what he was talking at the same time. Secondly, red flag from that video call was that his accent was like an African accent, like a between French and English. And the guy was in the picture and in the video, the guy was white, totally white, American white person, around 55 years old. And the guy on the phone sounds younger, sounds like a African American or African person with a French accent. So I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here? I said, are you sure you're the one in the video? Oh, yes, it's because I don't have good reception. And oh no, this is a red flag. I block him right away. So you see, technology is, it's amazing how advanced the people, they get very creative to scam you. What is the point of scam you? Because they want to make you, mostly this is for the ladies. I know guys look this video as well, because I heard that some Russians and some people, some women are going behind the money as well. But they use all this strategy. They take the time to make you fall in love, to be there for you at all times, through email, through chat, through video camera, through whatever it takes. And then they invent stories. They say, oh, I overseas, I lost my vouchers, they stole my money. Can you send me $200 or can you send me $400? I'm making good money, but I haven't received my payment. Can I send it to you? Can I send you a check? You just cash the 3,000 or 100,000 that I'm going to send you. You just send me $300. That is a scam. They don't do it right away. They make you fall in love like for the first 2 months. And then is when they start with the stories about they lose their kids, or they don't have something happened today. They got kidnapped, they got robbed, they have the worst stories ever. And as a woman, I understand we start to get attached to that person because we are alone. We want to find someone to love us, to take care of us. But we had to be open our eyes, girls. Please be aware of these dramas. So a real guy who wants to really meet you, first of all, the first tip is try to meet him inside your state. If you are in Florida and California, this is inside United States. I don't know how the rule in other countries. I'm telling you is because I'm here inside United States, so I know how this works. So please, the first thing is try to meet them inside the state. Secondly, after a couple chats on the dating side, and if you feel comfortable, exchange numbers. Tell the guy, I want to hear your voice. I think it's more personal because nowadays everybody's texting. So texting is like more cold way to express. So you don't know the reactions. You don't know how the other person is feeling when they respond or when they ask specific questions. So say, please, I want to hear your voice. And the guy says, okay, yes, I'll call you today or I'll call you tomorrow, whatever. They call you talk a couple times, and then says, after 2 weeks, the maximum frame time to meet with someone, the minimum 1 week after they start to chat, the maximum 2 weeks. Why? Because you don't want to be chatting for 1, 2 months, 3 months, at least that you don't want to meet anyone in person to start a relationship. That is a different story. But most of you guys that you are looking for love, that you are looking to find someone special, the maximum frame time for you don't hurt your feelings is 2 weeks. That means that if I start to chat with the person this Monday, I always upfront with the guys and I say, I would like to meet you in 1 or 2 weeks. So we can see if there is chemistry, because can be chemistry to the pictures, to the talking, or maybe by video camera, but it's not the same when you are in person. In person, you can tell it is chemistry or not, because sometimes happened to me in the old times that I was very into that person during the chatting, talking, and when we met in person, oh surprise, I didn't feel the same chemistry like I used to the electronic devices. So it's good for you, good for them to meet after 1 or 2 weeks of starting the chatting. So first, to make sure that you're meeting a real person. Secondly, this is to find out you have chemistry, and third, to make sure that that person is what is their intentions, because most of people, their intentions are something different. Okay, and last but not least, when you meet them the first time in person, make sure that it's during the day, and it's a public space, and it's a place that that you're familiar with. Can be in your town, can be in the next town that you live in, but try that you are the one who choose the place, the time, and everything. And don't take it too long, no more than 2 hours talking about, because sometimes you get engaged and you have to talk about many things. It's not good to spend it too much, because happened to me, like I went with a guy, I was talking for 5 hours. We were talking so nice. We were like a best friends, but at the end didn't last. So if we want to last, just keep that mystery. And I'll keep making this my first video in English. Most of you see my channel, most of my videos are in Spanish, because I have more customers in Spanish. But I'm going to start to download videos in English as well, because I think it's important for the girls and the boys over there to hear our experiences and to be careful and aware when you are in a dating site. So keep tuned. If you have questions or concerns, please put it in my channel. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. I can refer you to links. Nobody pays me to when I refer you links about meeting per people, about coaches for couples. If I refer you to those links, it's because I want to help you guys. I don't get paid for it. I don't get advertised. Nothing of that. So I just want to help the community. I want to help people like me, like we are looking for real love, that we are not looking for waste our time or take advantage of anyone. Okay. Last thing, before I forget, the WhatsApp. Well, everybody knows what is a WhatsApp or Facebook or whatever. Make sure that you video camera that person before you meet them in person. Why? Because some people, they use fake profiles. We found scammers. We found many people that they are not real. So you always use your guts. You feel like something is wrong there. Follow your guts. Know whatever the person is telling you. Okay, believe in actions, knowing words, because everybody talks very nicely, but usually the words has to match the actions. Thank you guys for visiting my channel. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning from whatever place you're watching me from around the world. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.